Alright, welcome back to another episode, or not an episode, another live. This is live number 2. The last one seemed to do pretty well, so we're giving it another try here. As you can see, we're on the train right now. I've been playing around with the game a bit off camera. Whenever we come around the corner here, you're going to see some off camera, completely no recording, of that island over there. I did not record anything that I did over there. I just kind of did it. It needed changed, and it needed some stuff done. So I just kind of hopped in and just kind of went to work on my own time, on my own accord. Didn't really have any recording going. It wasn't really a recordable thing. It was kind of a slow, tedious process as we kind of expanded out the island, and then we smoothed out the island a bit in places. We added another train station to the island. We just kind of cleaned the island up. Trying to figure out a good time to be live with you all. Like, there's quite a few of you that watch my videos on a regular basis, so just trying to figure out a good time for that. Haven't really found one yet. But, yeah, we're just kind of trying to see when people are on, when people aren't on. Hopefully be able to get some chats going here and get some more interaction with you all would be the goal. I mean, you guys have all been great people to have on the channel. You're all pretty quiet. But we can deal with that. So, we can deal with that. But as you can see, the island hasn't changed a lot. It is bigger. I was able to expand this out quite a bit. I added that harbor in over here, which kind of brings a ton of people into the city, I guess. And I've also put in some new bridges, got rid of a highway that used to come through the island here. I think eventually this highway up here is gonna go. I think eventually a lot of things are gonna go. Like this highway here definitely needs to go. It might be something I dive into here for a little bit tonight while we're on together. Trying to see if we're gonna get any views or anything. Get some likes maybe, you know. But I think we are gonna dive in and probably take out this portion of this highway. Eventually here. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it tonight or not. It looks like a little bit more work than what I want to do. And then we have some other things to work on, like the power plants and stuff like that's going to need dealt with. Because downtown also got an expansion. Now this isn't filling in very quickly. Our rates are kind of low. So we're kind of at a crossroads there with our zoning and stuff. But as you can see, we have a lot of abandoned buildings around and things like that. Could have swore. Oh, I have them all turned off. Alright. I did install Move It to the build as well, because we were having, I think we're starting to run low on like nodes or something, and we were having some issues getting demand and stuff brought into the city. So I did install that just to try and get rid of the water pipes from underneath the roads, and I did some work with it on this island over here. As you can see, this island looks way different actually now that I look at it. Looks way different than it did back whenever we started this build. It's a lot bigger than it was whenever we started too, so I guess we're not doing too bad. The population skyrocketed whenever I redid that island over there, and I look for it to continue to skyrocket as things progress. Sorry, I want to try something here. Yeah, but as you can see, the city looks pretty daggone good. Things look cool. We have built in a lot of skyscrapers and a lot of heavy building going on in this city, and I think eventually we need to change this road that we're on right now to something a little bit better. But this is Wackyville as of right now. We are probably going to be coming to the end of this series unless I can figure out what's going on here, that things aren't quite growing the way I want them to. I do have some pretty cool ideas as far as like redoing the race thing over there, putting in an airport yet, possibly finishing out that university that we started, touching up some of these other projects that we have going all along the city here, around the city, and just kind of letting things run. I mean, we're almost 2,200 years, like almost to the year 2200, and this city is just booming with people. It's just, it seems like we hit this 239 mark, 240 mark. We just kind of stick around there, and the money seems to stick right around 19, 20,000. So these assets in this game are so cool looking. I mean, it's quite a pleasure to play the game. It's fun. But I'm thinking eventually we're going to have to change out a lot of these roads, because I think these are industrial roads and they're probably creating a lot of noise for our city. So, kind of looking forward to see what's going to happen here. As we're just kind of bebopping around the city here a little bit. Got a building on fire there. That should be taken care of here. But the layers of traffic in this city are really cool too. I love the way this city's turned out, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Things have really gone well. As far as the city goes, things have gone well, so it's kind of cool to watch it. I mean, you see we got a ton of just things laying around, and like the way the highway just turns into anything else. You know? It's kind of cool just to watch the game and like you can see that things are actually progressing kind of nicely. It's just a matter of keeping things moving that way. I think we are going to have to look at putting a roundabout in some places. Like you'll see this island over here has numerous roundabouts at this point. Just trying to control that traffic. Just kind of trying to control that traffic and get things in the way that we need them to be. Yes, I just threw a roundabout in here. The buildings will despawn here in a second. But I felt like we needed one here. There's one there, two here, one there. And then as you can see, we actually redid this part here for the city entrance. Right here is part of our problem, I think. Let's take a look at this here. Oh yeah, that is some of the problem right there. Let's see, how are we looking on traffic here? 74%. It's not awful. I think after a couple cycles with that light, like our basic problem is going this way. And it's been messed up for so long that it has everything else backed up. So, just gonna watch it for a minute here and see what's happening. There's a lot of traffic coming out through here. So, but I do have another episode coming here. It'll probably be out on Wednesday. I have 2 recorded. As you can see, there's some things that you haven't seen besides the stuff I told you was all new. Like, this was all done off camera. This whole thing here. This whole island was done off camera. Because it was very, very, very tedious. So I'm just looking at things here. So it looks to me like we need to add an industrial area besides over there. Because all this truck traffic is coming. A lot of this truck traffic is coming in from here and going this way. On down through into here. And then on around and into here. If you remember correctly, this is the pedestrian area that almost... At least I thought it was. Yeah, this is the pedestrian area that almost killed the city. That's a fun episode. If you're gonna watch one, go ahead and find the one with the pedestrian area that almost killed the city. Because that'll be a very fun one to watch. Alright. Yeah, this is the new and improved island over here. But things are going okay, so I mean, what do you got left to lose? If everything's going okay, let her alone, right? I mean, I'm very happy with how this is going. It's a beautiful looking city. So if you have any suggestions, or this is just kind of a hop on, check in, let you guys see some of the stuff I've been doing since you've seen the city last. Well, but if you have any suggestions, feel free to hop in and say something. I'm going to do something while we are on camera here. I'm going to reset the traffic. I'm going to go in here into my mods. Okay. So that should have done some things differently. Oh, and I did add in this little connection here. It allows us to bring cargo in from the outside. Which seems to have slowed down quite immensely, actually. I remember I've only been doing this for a short amount of time. Like I said, not really doing anything crazy tonight. Just kind of hopped on. See if we could get some chat going or anything like that. There we go. That works. We can deal with that. There we go. Raises that up a little bit. That should stop the flooding problem. So we're having some problems with the water because I've messed around with the water a little bit too much, I think. I've kind of done some things I shouldn't do to the water, I'm thinking. But it is what it is. We'll make it work. And this over here is all tourism specialization that I put in off camera as well. Or maybe in the last video, I'm not sure which one it was. We should probably put another roundabout in here. Just seems like a lot of people crossing through here. And as we can see, there are a ton of trains tracks over here. It's because we put in this hub and we put in the cargo thing, and we also put in all this stuff here. This neighborhood's all been expanded. It looks really cool. So we're still growing. It's kind of what I'm waiting for to end this live. I'm going to turn this off just because it seems to be hurting us. I also put this new train station in here. I don't remember if that was in the last video or if it was part of the off-camera work. But we did add in that, and then this all became apparently here. Seems like things are flowing well through there, so it's kind of nice just to have that working for us. Yeah, things seem to be popping up around the neighborhood a little bit here, so we're gonna see what happens. And like I said, I think we're gonna probably redo this. This was me playing around in the first live I ever did. Just trying to build something fun, and I really don't like how it turned out. There's always people standing here. It looks terrible. And as you can see, we now have numerous streets that run forever. I guess that was holding our population together. That industrial 4.0. As soon as I took that away, the population started crashing. So, let me see, what can we find to ride? I think we're going to go for a little ride on this train, if we can find a train coming through here. There's one. We'll hop on there. Just kind of enjoy the views of the city. It is a really nice looking city. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. Just the way it is. So yeah, we're gonna hop on that train. Alright. So we've taken a look around the city pretty well. We're going to pop over here to the university. And I remember correctly, we put this trolley bus station in to put trolley buses in over here. So we're going to go ahead and pop those in right now. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pop those in right now. That's going to be our turnaround point whenever we're maybe. As I've been upgrading the city roads and stuff, kind of been going with the bicycle lane roads, hoping that that would help us. That'll be a turnaround point for sure there. Unless we weave back in through here. And then we come up through here. Do something like that. That completes all of that. Let's see, we can't go underneath the ground with the trolley buses, so you know what? We'll just run it down around here. Yeah, we'll run it right down through here. Because there's this airport here, so we'll just run it to there. And then we'll go back here, here. So I'm looking for the right type of road, I guess. I'm wondering if I ran the wrong road in there. Oh. Did I run the wrong road in here? Yes, I did. That's the word we're looking for right there. Just run that on through to there. Alright, so let's go into our trolley buses. A couple spots that aren't upgraded, so I'm going to go back in here. There we go. I knew that was going to be a problem. You ever just have that feeling? I had that feeling. There's going to be a problem right there. Get those connected up. Okay. Now we are going to turn this around. We're going to hook that up right like so. And then we can go ahead and turn this on. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and start figuring out how we're going to route these. Well, it's going to come down to one of these. So we're going to go back in here. Okay. Now. All right. We're not supposed to go there. We're supposed to go here. There we go. All right. People want to ride it, so we're actually going to upgrade it to an articulated trolley bus at 90 passengers. Another articulated trolley bus at 90 passengers. Once they spread out some and whatever. It'll get better. We seem to be doing okay. Let's give that a little bit of time to kind of populate, because people are coming. Just kind of putting in some trolley bus stops here to see what exactly we have to do to keep going. As you can see, there are a lot of people waiting for these trolley buses, so like these ones here already have people waiting at their stops. Got that set up. So we're just gonna let that run for a minute. The train seems to be holding pretty steady. Still a lot of people. So probably do need to increase the vehicles on there. Let's see what happens with these trolley buses. Let's see if this actually increases transportation or not. Yeah, see, there's already people riding around on them. There's going to be a couple of those. So. Here, let's just take this up to like 30. Leave it at 35. So, trolley bus seems to be having some success here. I did increase those to see if they were ready to rumble or not. And as you can see, it looks like these buses are, with these trams are going to increase with the capacity increase. Yeah, it looks like it anyway. Let's give it some time here. Oh, we seem to be doing okay as far as yeah, see, things are increasing. So yeah, and see, there's still plenty of stops. There's people waiting. That one. And there's people waiting for this one. Yeah. That's increasing. These are going up too. We should give it some time to take full effect. And the bus is doing okay. Everything seems to be going well. I'm very happy with how it's going. So that trolley's doing extremely well. And traffic's almost at 80%. see this has cleared up quite a bit, actually. That's one of the adjustments we made earlier in the video. To put stoplights here and here. And that seems to have really helped out a lot. And we added more trams too, so that means there's less people driving because the tram numbers have gone up. Like, significantly. As you can see, there was a ton. The island is the big thing in this video. Completely different looking than whenever we last saw the game on the video. So, been working on that quite a bit. Wanted to hop in tonight and say hello and tell everyone to have a great day, and thank you for watching The Big Cat in Wackyville.